Carolina Week, I'm Natalia Perez. Reggie Bullock, James Michael McAdoo, and PJ Harrison all should have big games tomorrow night against Clemson. But don't forget about Marcus Paige. He's growing up. While he might still look like a freshman, Reggie Bullock says he isn't playing like one.
He's been growing. His confidence is sky high. He feels like he can compete with anybody, and we know that we can compete with anybody. And, he's just going to try to make the best play to help his teammates. And when he get his feet set, I always feel like his jumper going in. He's a smart point guard.
Paige is averaging 13 points and more than 5 assists in his past 3 games. And the basketball team is in action tomorrow, but the top-ranked baseball team's playing right now, taking on St. John's at Boshamer Stadium. The Diamond Heels are up, leading 11-2 in the top of the 5th. And it's not football season yet, but the 2013 Tar Heel football schedule was released this week. 7 home games for the Heels. One of them is a Thursday night game on ESPN. That game will be against Miami October 17th during fall break. Possibly more intriguing, though, are the away games. Opening the season August 29th, the Heels take on South Carolina, playing the Gamecocks in Columbia for the first time since 1990. And the Heels play the Pittsburgh Panthers for the first time as conference foes, November 16th. An athlete by day, entertainer by night. Almost. Now that soccer season is over, Daniel Tannous has traded in his jersey and cleats for a turntable. Julian Caldwell reports.
In November, senior Daniel Tannous enjoyed his last stint with UNC soccer, but he didn't have to say goodbye to a crowd. He adopted a new one, and he adopted the name DJ Tooney.
The first time ever, performing for anyone, it's just nerve-wracking because, there's really nothing that I've ever done before that equates to something like that.
Tannous downloaded his first DJ software 4 years ago. 2 years ago, he got his first gig here at the Thrill, where he DJs regularly in the off-seasons. He says he likes having control of the crowd.
When you DJ, you have some sort of influence on the crowd, whereas when it comes to soccer, it's really hard to influence the crowd unless you're scoring a goal.
As a defender, Tannous doesn't score many goals, but his teammates are often there to cheer on DJ Tooney.
No, they're definitely my biggest fans, no doubt. They're big supporters of me, and every time I'm DJing, I just know they'll be here.
But what does Tannous say his biggest celebration has been thus far?
Definitely winning the national championship. There's very few things I think that I'll ever do, maybe or maybe not, that'll ever equate to something like that.
Tannous is considering options to continue playing soccer, but he isn't limiting himself.
I like to see, what else I can be good at and what else I can succeed in, and hopefully that's where, soccer ends and DJ sort of takes off.
And he has an audience waiting. In Chapel Hill, I'm Julian Caldwell.
Tannous' former teammates began their spring season this past weekend, falling 1-0 to the Columbus Crew of Major League Soccer in Greensboro. But there was a more recent loss that still haunts both teams. Catherine Fitzgerald has the story.
As a member of the Columbus Crew, former UNC men's soccer player Kirk Urso died of a genetic heart defect. On Sunday, the Heels and the Crew teamed up to play in the inaugural Kirk Urso Memorial Match. Playing an MLS team presented new challenges to the Heels, but the squad has overcome far greater trials.
It's been a very draining, emotionally forced, just the fact that we lost Kirk, and we can't change that. Just have to learn to live with it.
Ben Spies, who played with Urso at UNC and with the Crew, is still coping with the loss.
I know him well. Think about him every day, so it's still fresh and it's tough.
Along with recounting memories of Kirk, the Heels and Crew are also focusing on passing on his legacy.
And some people are new to the school and they don't know, who Kirk was or what he was about, and that's actually a really good opportunity for us to tell people how he was as a person and also as a player.
It still means a lot because that we're part of the family here and he was part of the family, so we're doing it for one of our family members.
1, 2, 3, go! Urso's family members are touched by the outpouring of support they felt.
I want to give a special thanks to the entire Chapel Hill community, UNC, Tar Heels. It's been incredible.
UNC's next move is to unveil a plaque at Fetzer Field memorializing Kirk. In Greensboro, I'm Catherine Fitzgerald.
Thank you, Natalia.
No problem.